Good morning, everyone. It's me alone today. How am I feeling? I'm honestly really great. That was just a tickle in my throat because I've been eating tortilla chips. And that was a mistake before stream. So, did I also have COVID? Yes, I tested first before Steven. I tested positive before Steven. So, here I am. Basically well again. How's Steven doing? He's doing okay. He's sicker than I am, because he had a fever and I never did. Is that one new? Everyone's doing well. Like, I don't know exactly how sick Alex and Haley had gotten. Oh look, it's my star rain! But, Steven had quite the fever, and like, this morning his throat really hurts. So, I am here alone. No moon today? There will be no moon today. There will probably be no Starfield this week. But there will be breakfast stream on Thursday, and based on how I went, I think we'll be fine for Friday, but we'll see. So, yeah, I'm gonna do breakfast stream. I've been resting all week, and so I'm doing well. So we have a subscription from Maddie191. Welcome. That was 300 bits from Aldo with my Mal Makes WoW star rain. I expected a Josh alone breakfast stream. Josh, Dan, Chaz, and Jeff are all fine. So, they're good, but I don't want them in the house, because I don't want them to become sick. Brandon's working. He's downstairs. Because he needed to isolate from them so they didn't get it. We have a 16-month resub from Barbarian Rex, 28 months from Elsimi82. Also, I can't think of multiples of 12 right now. So, that's not happening. 17 months from Arian the Anime Almanac. Not Dragon23 gifted 5 subs. Thank you for the milk bomb. They went to Zafray, Ruby Foxo, Thori XD, Image of the Past, and Midnight and Beyond. Thank you. Claps for all numbers, but I have coffee. You guys can clap. See, Wildfire, I told Steven we need like a post-it to the side of the monitor so I can like double check when I think it might be. Because I can't think. This is just barely too hot. Sage of Stars gifted a sub to Silent Companion. Thank you. We have a 39-month resub from Lost Vagabond, 14 months from Cookie and Pie Guy, 41 months from Desi Desitel, 2 months from Not Dragon 23, 15 months from Brina BX, 44 months from Phoenix Zuzo, 49 months from JDO 1997. Also, I'm waiting for my allergy meds to kick in, so that's also what I'm doing. What did Chaz say? I missed that. Chaz, where'd it go? I could change the page to make them special. Chaz, that would be so helpful. Thank you, Chaz. Come on, allergy meds. Help me wake up a bit more. We have a 39-month resub from Tokunut. Sorry, that was 39. 30 months from Linders. 37 months from The Relude, 51 months from Twitchy Toes, 16 months from Silver Kates, 35 months from Kitsuiki Randy, 61 months from Armored Frog, 63 months from Giazak, 31 months from Annie 11037, 30 months from Erda's 57, Vagabond gifted a sub to Malier. 300 bits from Satsu said, I had my new boiler fitted this morning in human hours. The cats don't get why I'm groggy. I'm healthy at least. Can I get the device I wanted to play Chibi Robo on? for not doing that, but now, big nap. May you get one too, Mal. I'm fine. Like, I have not had any of the fatigue that people get with COVID. In fact, I've been a bit wired. So, like, not last night, but the night before was the first night I got, like, any actual sleep. Because I had been getting, like, 4 hours. Because my body was like, no, you don't get to sleep. You're sick. Don't sleep. Just be wild. Like, just keep going. Did I go biking at all? No, because the time I considered biking and started to make plans for biking, I was like, I should eat something. Because I also have had no appetite. And I stood up and I went to go make myself some sort of lunch and coffee, and my heart rate jumped to like 140, and I had to sit down before I fainted. And that was the only time that happened with my heart rate, but it did scare me for the weekend to not go biking at all. I might go for a small bike ride today. We have a 55-month resub from Vinny G Plays, 26 months from Devoid Art, 65 months from JCJX, 300 bits from the Jep Dog. Thank you, Mama Jepson. It's been too long since we saw you. I hope you're doing well. I fainted outside? No. I got up to make coffee, and I thought, I should sit down before I faint. And I did not faint. But it was a little concerning. We have a 27-month resub from Sweet Serene. The other thing that happened that...
No Bluff Picnic is complete without Tiny Eddie's brand new mongoose sticks.
I thought that was going to be a bluff, Eddie, because you weren't going to talk. We have 1,600 bits from Gold Lightning, who says, wait until Steven is here to fire the shot. Steven's not coming. He's in bed. And Chaz is kind to me, because Chaz likes me best. We all know that. No Bluff Picnic is complete without Tiny Eddie's brand new mongoose sticks. So when the mongooses come to visit you at your picnic, you have a snack for them. That's so kind, Eddie. Thank you, Gold Lightning. There'll be 16 alerts. Probably on Thursday. We have a 10-month resub from Jealous Guy, 16 months from Cat Lizard, 300 bits from Cheesehammer, who says, I'm disappointed you're doing the solo when I'm right downstairs. Also, have you been taking care of Steven? Is he really able to take that kind of maltreatment? I've been taking care of Steven. I went and got him meds yesterday and got him dinner. He asked me to get him tea, but it was like right before stream started and I didn't have enough time, so I'll get him tea after stream. But he's doing fine. We have a 7-month resub from Luka Warska and 100 bits from Storms002. Thank you all. And he says, I mean, Jeff is probably Chaz's actual favorite. Yes. Yes, very much so. Anyway, the other thing that happened is I went for a walk.
Having a crazy noon? You need Tiny Eddie's Cherry Jaguar gummies.
More candy for animals. That's 1,000 bits from Shy, who says, I'm calling your bluff, Eddie. Well, when you have a crazy noon, you need Cherry Jaguar gummies. More candy for animals. Thank you, Shy. I just imagine... Oh, I clicked on chat and not alerts.
Here's my Sailor Moon.
I just imagine little, like, cherry jaguar shapes. Like Flintstones vitamin gummies, but, like, animals. We have 300 bits from Genesis, who says, I went to go start my car yesterday morning and move it to the garage, and I was greeted with about 5 idiot lights coming on and the engine refusing to start. We currently think the battery's dead. Good vibes, everyone. I hope it's the battery. That's the cheaper one between that and the alternator. So good vibes to you. Who just had a dead battery? I think Steven's parents just had a dead battery. It's not fun. If it's a 12 volt, it'll be okay. That's good.
Make your meatball more special with Tiny Eddie's Gourmet Immortality Squares.
That would sure make it more special. That was 1,000 bits from the Slicktook, who says, Eddie, do you have a hopefully healing, not dangerous snack for Steven and Mel as they recover? Well, Gourmet Immortality Squares would definitely help us recover. Very special immortal meatball. Now, do you think that gives you immortality? Or do you think that just, it can never expire itself? Like, it's always good in the cabinet. It's a good emergency food. Thank you, Slicktook. And we have a 44-month resub from Akira Dre. Thank you. It can never be digested. Ooh. Ooh. I don't want to think about that too much. Anyway, I was saying, I went for a walk the day my heart rate spiked because I wanted to get outside. And Steven was asleep because he had been staying up late to edit vlogs. He wasn't sick yet, but he was asleep. So after my heart rate had done that and then I calmed down and ate, I was like, I do want to get out. So I'm going to go for like a mile walk. So I texted Chaz. I was like, Chaz, this is where I'm going just in case no one hears from me. If you don't hear from me by 3 p.m., call Steven and tell him to go find me. This is where I'm going to walk. And I was fine. I mean, I had my watch, I had my phone. I could have, like, hit the button to call for help. But just in case, I did have someone who knew. And we all have, like, Find My on, so, like, someone could have found me on Find My. But I wanted someone to be aware that I was going to go do that. We had a hype train this morning. Got to have a little solo hype train on Steven's channel. Yay! How's the new watch been? Great. I've really liked the fast charging because my old one did not have that. The other thing I like is... What's it do? It does the other thing. I don't know, the screen's a little bit bigger. But my favorite thing is that it charges faster. Because now I can get sleep data and not have to charge it for like 2 hours during the day. And I really loved that last week on Monday, I think it was Monday, I was like, I'm gonna challenge all my friends to a competition. And I did. And then I got sick. Cause like, I did Tuesday and got like almost full points. And then Wednesday I was like, I'm gonna get some more points. And then on Thursday I tested positive. So I did not win. Especially against Chaz. And I really loved, because I texted this to Chaz, that I got on your watch every morning. It's like, hey, how you doing on your competitions? And yesterday morning it said, competition update. You have 6 competitions ending today. Show them all who's boss. And then it lifts them alphabetically. And Chaz is first. And it was like, Chaz, winning by like 1,500 points. And I'm like, that's happening. Oops. Anyway, in a couple days I'll just re-challenge them all again. Vagabond says, you know the strat for next time. Wait till they're all sick? Sarah Max says, did Steven get sick? Yes. Chess said, I did have a race and you had COVID. Yeah. Thomas says, we're going on an exercise vacation. Listen, we're gonna go on an exercise vacation and we're all gonna challenge each other and then we'll see how we do.
Coffee.
I just walked to Pensacola right now, easy peasy. I'd have to leave Steven here. We have 300 bits from Siraj who says, does the challenge help motivate? I have a 100K walk for charity in September and I need motivation. 100K, wow. Good luck with that. You need motivation? I mean, if you have friends who are all into that, and like they are willing to compete with you just for fun, like it does. Because every morning my watch is like, hey, you can compete with these people. And like that's kind of fun. The thing I like to do, and I think we all like to do, is whenever our friends go out and do anything, like if Chaz goes out for a run, it'll be like, Chaz went out for a run, and then you can respond on the watch. And it gives these automated things that are just ridiculous answers. So we like to pick the most ridiculous answers and send them to people. So like the other day, Josh accidentally went and started a hike on his watch. I don't know why he started a hike. He said it was an accident. And I responded back with something about like, oh, good job getting out for a hike. But because it was an accident, he stopped it right away. And it said he went 0.01 miles on his hike. And he was like, I don't know what I did. And then it came up and it was like, Josh got an award for doing a new exercise, and it was like hike. And then I responded back with something really sarcastic. So it was a really good back and forth that we had.
Give me the bird.
Sorry, now I want to see what I had said because I thought it was very funny. Where's Josh? Oh, the automated response it gave me for Josh did his first hiking workout was slow clap. So that's what I said after I knew it had been an accident. So it was very fun. We have a 34-month resub from Zatuichi, 20 months from Zarmak, 25 months from Renee-san, and 500 bits from Shai, who says, this year on StephenVOD, the ChefCon Triathlon. That was a joke we made on Saturday, actually. Because there's types of triathlons where it's like team-based. So one person does the running, one person does the cycling, one person does the swimming. So we're like, okay, Chaz could do the running, Brandon or I could do the cycling, and Thomas is like, I'll learn to swim. I got this. I thought it would be fun. What was our favorite automated message? There was one I sent to Chaz once. He had gone out and realized he forgot something and like had gotten to the end of his driveway and had to like go back and get something and accidentally started a new workout. And that response was fun. Thomas says, I know how to swim, just slowly. I know, I can swim slowly too. I'm not very fast. I like swimming. I love swimming a lot. My dad was on swim team, and so I had swim lessons, but I never got to the point where I was doing it well. Like, I know how to do, like a backwards crawl and all the stuff. But I didn't get good enough to the point where they were, like, racing us and trying to get us faster. It was just like, this is how you do it. Thomas says, I'm dying to get to the beach. We took swim lessons at the Y, and they had different levels, and I don't remember what level I got to, but they were all named after, like, sea creatures. I was really excited to get up to, like, the dolphins and the sharks level, because that was the level where you started to learn how to dive, and I never learned how to dive off the, like, the high board. I jumped off the high dive all the time. Thomas, don't you live in a beach town? Yeah, he does. Josh says, I wish I could go to the beach in the UK, but it's it's cold. Yeah, I imagine it's cold. I went swimming in Maine. The first time I went to the ocean was in Maine, and I was like, I'm going in the water. It's August, and it was very cold. I would love to go back to Maine. Childe says, I used to be the weirdly fast swimmer in school. The only ones who could beat me when we had races were the kids on the swim team. You should have tried out for swim team. We didn't have a pool at my high school. We had like 2 kids on the swim team, and because we didn't have a pool, they just bused them to the next closest school that had a pool, and they were part of that school's swim team. Haley said they could not convince me to do the butterfly. It's so much. It is so much. Nita says, schools have pools? Some do. When they built my high school, because my high school got built in 2004, 2005, they put a vote out to the local community, and they were like, hey, we want to do X, Y, or Z, vote on it, because it's going to be something that the community can access when it's not school hours. And the options were pool, weight room, and I forgot the third one, but weight room won. So like even in the summer, like as long as school wasn't in session, like the local community could go and pay for a day pass and use the weight room. I didn't mean for that. Haley said our middle school had the pool. My middle school was the older school because they moved the high school out of it and made a new high school and put the middle school in the old high school. And then the old middle school became an elementary school. And it was very old. Yeah, Chaz, it's not gonna be good, but I'm gonna do it. Travis, I hope you know what you signed up for. 6,000 bits from Travis, who says, sing about your preferred swimming experience. When I go swimming, I just like to paddle around. I also like to swim underneath and see how far I can swim. That's about it. Grapes. Thank you, Travis. I'm doing what I can. Like, I don't feel tired and my brain doesn't feel foggy, but I did just wake up and I'm suddenly doing this alone. So I think I nailed it. But thank you, Travis. An attempt was made, and that's really all you get to say. Rhymes are overrated. Yeah. You don't need to rhyme. We have a 37-month resub from the Viking Hippie. I felt like I could have streamed last night, because I had talked last week. I was like, oh, I'm going to stream on Monday night and paint. And I decided not to. Now I have hiccups, dang it. What else has been going on? Like, I've just not been well. Like, my biggest symptom has been sore throat. And really, that's kind of been my only symptom. Like, it's just like, ouch. And so I've been drinking a lot of orange juice and coconut water and, Lifesavers. That's kind of been my entire diet for a week. And I haven't felt hungry. And I haven't really been tired. And then I just had one instance where my heart rate shot up to 140 and I thought I was going to faint. Maybe I got up too fast, because I went to make coffee and that happened.
Ask your musician about Tiny Eddie's gold clay fluid bark.
They know best. Don't I hate coconut water? I mix it with orange juice just to make sure I get the benefits. That was 1,000 bits from Travis, who says, Smallish Edward, please provide a pick-me-up treat to help Mal cope with the illness. Well, I need to ask a musician about gold clay fluid bark. I think that could sell for some money. I think Eddie grows it out back of the factory. Maybe that's how he makes his real money. Thank you, Travis.
Give me the bird!
500 bits from Jacebook, who says, we decided to play a special round of bingo in Discord today. And the winner is the entire Discord. Mal, what do we all win? Oh God. I'm used to doing this on Fridays. You all win chips and salsa. I'll be nice. You can have Mateo salsa because it's the best. We get chips and salsa. I say that because I have tortilla chips right here. Chaz, do I need to look at this? We have a 24-month resub from Aiden Nietzsche. Thank you. Okay, thanks, Chaz.
An obvious blend of treacherous flavors. Tiny Eddie's sugar-dusted cinnamon toasts.
Yes, we all know sugar and cinnamon are treacherous. There's 1,000 bits from Darbicus who says, you made a valiant something at singing. Tiny Eddie shall give you an edible something as a reward. I'm gonna argue this is one of the more edible Tiny Eddies. But it's quite treacherous, so you have to be careful. Tiny Eddie's sugar-dusted cinnamon toast. Treacherous for your diet. Bread, sugar, butter. Very treacherous. I don't have anything else to say about that, but I do like treacherous flavors. Thank you, Darbicus. We have a 3-month resub from YT Glitchy. Thank you. I shouldn't have had more tortilla chips. That was the mistake I made. I just thought I should eat a little something. Inhaling them is a bad idea? That was my mistake. I should not inhale food. But hungry. Yeah, I was a little hungry, which is surprising because, like, I haven't been. I considered even more chips. I thought about grabbing Cheez-Its, and I didn't. That was a mistake.
Give me the bird.
We have 500 bits from Travis who says, yes, isn't Treacherous 99 a fun online game in the Switch? Last night, Stephen played Mario 64 for fun while he was not working. He was like, I could work. And we were like, you could also sit on the couch. And he's like, okay. So he played Mario 64. He did release vlogs. He did edit a bunch of vlogs before he got sick. And then he got through a few more after he got sick. I've seen a few people ask how everyone is feeling. 4 of us did not get sick and are doing well. And 5 of us did get sick, and Steven was the last one to get sick. And the rest of us are basically fine, and Steven is kind of through the worst of it, or getting into the worst of it. But he's okay. He saw our doctor. He got medicine. He has people keeping an eye on him. I can't believe he's going to be sick till next Thursday. That's a lot of breakfast streams for me to do, Vagabond. Does he have Kepi to cuddle with? Yeah, when I got up out of bed, he's like, I can't, my throat hurts. My throat hurts. And I was like, okay. He's like, can you do breakfast stream? I was like, I can do breakfast stream. He's like, can you set up breakfast stream? I was like, I can set up breakfast stream. So I did all this myself. And Kepler sat on his lap. He was like, did you launch iTunes correctly? I was like, I did. The only thing I messed up was I forgot to hit start on the countdown timer. And I got a message from Chaz who was like, the countdown timer isn't going. So I had to run back up here and start it and then go make my coffee. Steven's like, did you pull alerts up? I was like, yeah. Was this our first time getting COVID? Yes. I had never had it. And I'm very thankful that mine was so mild. I attribute that to getting all the vaccines when the ones come out, when it's been like the right amount of time and you get a new one. I think I've had 4 at this point. So I had immunity to things, and as soon as I didn't even plan to test. Like, I started having a sore throat on stream last Thursday. And I was like, it still could be the dry air in the house, because the hygrometer said our humidity was 28% in the house, which is quite dry. And I had just set up the humidifier the night before, because Josh was like, does anyone have any recommendations for humidifiers? And I was like, this is what we have. I was like, I should probably set that up because our house is so dry. And then I had a little bit of like congestion the next day, and I was like, ah. And then someone else in the group tested and was like, ah, dang it. And I was like, I should test just to be sure. Because we got all those tests from USPS, from the government. I should just like, we got one, I should just test. And it was positive like almost immediately. Waited the 15 minutes to make sure, and I was like, okay, yeah. This is not just dry air. Haley says, and we didn't get it from each other, which is the absolutely wild part of this. I know, it's wild. I mean, Stephen got it from me, but like, that's it. But then as soon as I tested positive, I was like, hey, general care practitioner, can I do a virtual visit? And then I started talking to her on the virtual visit, and I was like, she's like, so you don't feel well? I was like, no. And she's like, all right, tell me about it. Because she's super chill. I like her a lot. And I was like, yeah, I got a sore throat, and then I woke up this morning with some congestion, and then and she goes, and you want Paxlovid? And I was like, and I want Paxlovid. And she's like, all right, I'll send it in. And then one of her nurses popped their head into her office and was like, hey, we have donuts? Someone dropped them off. They're also warm right now. And she's like, all right, Mallory, are you good? I was like, yeah. And she goes, okay, because there's donuts and they're warm. And I was like, I'm good. Thank you. I'll see you later. Haley said, Alex and I got it from Colorado. Oh no. Mouse. Brandon got it on a business trip on a different state, and Stephen and Mal got it from here. Yep. All different. And it's wild we all got it at the same time. Anyway, Paxlovid helped a lot, I assume, because like I said, the only thing I really had was a sore throat. I had like 3 days, only sore throat, no fever for myself or anything. And like I wasn't even that tired. And the Paxlovid taste. Yeah, that is the thing you get with that. And like that's not, it wasn't terrible for me. Like I know some people it can make them nauseous. It just is like, and like I was saying in Discord, I said, I can't remember the last time I tasted a clarinet reed, but like something about this taste just reminds me of clarinet reed. So like I kind of want to order like just one clarinet reed, so that when my taste comes back after I'm done with the medicine, because I just had my very last dose this morning, that I can taste it and be like, yes, this was the same. And like, it's not terrible to me. Like, it's not making me nauseous. It's just like, dislike. And like, having lifesavers helped a lot. Haley said it was absolutely awful, like chugging chemicals. I'm sorry. Like I said, I know some people, like the taste is really bad for them, but I didn't think it was terrible. I did have it. Haley said if I hadn't had Zofran, I would have been vomiting. Yeah. Like, I know it's bad for some people. I don't know exactly what changes that, but it was just, it's weird. But yeah, everything I had was mild, and I attribute that to being vaccinated and getting Paxlovid early. And like, we started to suspect Stephen was sick over the weekend, and then on Sunday he had a fever real bad. And then he got to see our primary care physician on Monday super early. And she's like, I had a feeling I would be seeing you next. So. Haley said, I'm doing way better than Alex, though, who didn't get Paxlovid, so I'm happy I took it. Yeah. Haley and Alex, one of them, Haley got Paxlovid and Alex didn't, and they had, like, the same thing at the same time, so it was kind of an interesting comparison to see how they both went. I mean, Alex is doing better now, so. And Stephen just got his first dose last night. So, he should start doing well now. Paxlovid? Paxlovid is an antiviral. Haley said, as I hear him blowing his nose and coughing. Yeah. We have an art in the queue. I don't know what this is. Art. Cute Kepi plushie. Aww. It's so cute. Thank you, Lost Scout. Oh, you were downstairs? Come here. Come here. I'm on stream. Come here. He just came up the very top of the stairs. I had been sleeping downstairs to isolate from Steven. And I woke up the other morning. This was before we knew Steven was sick, and Kepler was on the bed. I was very surprised. Because he's normally attached to Steven's hip. Renee says, I thought she was talking to Steven. No, he's that way. Kepler is that way. It's like a difference. You can't see because it's off screen. Come here. Nope. We have a 38-month resub from Shiny Hunter John. Thank you. He does a think. He does have to think. Casey says, seems super hard to avoid getting sick. Wish you guys a speedy recovery. Thank you. Yeah, like, Steven and I in the same house, it was hard. Because, like, the first couple days I thought... Oh, the stream died. Drop frame. Drop frame. Are we back? Is it still down? That's okay. I think this part ends up in the VOD. Attempting to reconnect, attempt 2. That's what Kepler did. He went over there and turned off the stream.